How you doing? Just measuring. I made a video yesterday and I thought I'll be smart, make it on YouTube, put it straight up. Well, because I'm so used to coming out, getting rid of, switch off the camera totally and then go back into YouTube and press upload. I'm so used to doing that. I did that, lost the whole cotton picking thing. So that was not a happy day. So little baby, I did do a collar and I was talking to my daughter and she goes, we never had collars on any of the other ones. So no collar. So that's supposed to be preemie. I don't know if it's preemie. And I think I've done this wrong because I've sewed this on and I think it's supposed to be a band. So I might have to take that off. But that's done. Oh, sorry about yesterday. Anyway, starting a new one. And then my daughter's mother-in-law, or my son-in-law's mum, is coming for Christmas. And she's moving interstate. So I wanted to make her, sent her a message and said, I thought I'd make you a rug for your new house when you get it. For Christmas, what's your favourite colour? She said purple and green. Well, green, all the greens I have are either this colour or the green I'm using for another project. So it didn't work out green. But I have this. So I've put some white in it and I think it's beautiful. So I started that a couple of days ago. Did some work yesterday on it while I was babysitting. So I'm babysitting again today. So this is a catch-up from, what day is it today? Monday? No, it's Wednesday today. What day did I upload? Monday, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it's catch-up. So, excuse me. I babysat yesterday, and that was fun. It was a long one, and we're wearing masks now, so I didn't want to go to too many shops because... I'm not complaining about wearing masks, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't want to go out much. So we spent a big chunk of time at her house and it was a bit tough on her because she's been so busy with all her little activities that spending a day at home was a bit much. She probably didn't know what to do with herself. So today we're going to go to my husband's uncle's house. That's where my husband will be. And we will see her Poppy and her Uncle Vernon. And we might even get to feed the fish again, which she loved. So we'll do that before lunch. And then we'll go, I think we'll go. I'm not sure whether to go home for lunch or just let it for a nap or let her sleep in the car. I haven't decided that yet. So we're going to do that. I haven't done much on the other cardigan that I'm doing. So, there's so many bits and bobs I have to get done. I don't have to get them done straight away. Oh, the two hats. I have a plan. I've put them in a bag and none of my family watch my videos except for my nieces. Love you girls. So, my plan is, I got the two little yellow hats I showed you, mustard hats. I'm going to put them in a bag. I put them in a Christmas bag. I'm going to say to my, what do you call it? Granddaughter. I'm going to say, do you want to put these under the tree? And we'll write 2 babies in Mummy's tummy from Eden. And then we'll put them under the tree and her mum will go, what's this? And she won't be allowed to look until Christmas. Nanny's sneaky. So that's what we're going to do. If she wants to. I reckon she will. So, the Christmas movies. I even put the Christmas movies in the video. And they're gone. What did I decide? Oh, Love Actually. I don't know why it doesn't spark me, but Love Actually's one. Olaf's Frozen Adventure. So what date is it today? It's the 22nd, so you're not going to have much time to watch it. But and then It's a Wonderful Life. We might do Christmas Eve. Maybe, I don't know. And the Nutcracker. I haven't watched the Nutcracker. I don't even know what it's about. Shh, don't tell anyone. I haven't watched it. It was a wonderful. I think I've watched A Wonderful Life once. I'm not sure. So that's that. Oh, I went up shopping and bought a new little pencil. I love this zip. Look at the size on that. Holy guacamole. So I bought that. What else did I buy? I bought a new handbag. And it's a bit small. And it doesn't quite crossbody. It's a bit high. So, excuse me. So if I'm going just little outs and abouts, or down the church and I need something to put my purse and my phone in, I'll take that. So I've got half hour maybe. Before I have to get in the car and get going. Hay fever's really good. Thank you, Jesus in heaven above. It's all good. So, that's better. I do need to find an antihistamine because I can't find mine in my handbag. I don't know where they're gone. So that, and, start this new cardigan and finish the blanket. I have 2 cardigans and 2 blankets on the go and a handbag. No, 3 blankets on the go and a handbag to get lined and do a strap full. What are your projects? I hope you're keeping busy. We're not in lockdown, but the restrictions have got a bit more, because we've opened our borders, our restrictions have got a bit more tougher than we've had ever, except for our lockdown. We had a lockdown, and I think that was about the only tough restriction we had for a while. There wasn't, well, we had, keep away from people and all that. We never had masks. We never had anything like that. So, we were very blessed because they shut the borders. And as soon as we had finished our lockdown, we still, so sorry. It was pretty much finished in the state. We did have to we're supposed to keep away from people and all that jazz, and we have a certain amount of people allowed in a store and things like that, but we never had masks. I was saying not that long ago, we never had masks. So it's very strange to be wearing masks. So I just keep it attached to my handbag. And I'm just measuring this. One more. And stick it on. The only thing is I get hot on my face. They need to make one that's got a little cooling thing. I don't know. I've never had to wear it, so... Oh, no. Oh, what at the churches, my daughter's church, they're wearing masks for the singing. So I suppose that counts. But, I mean, it wasn't that long. If you wanted to sing, you needed a mask, and that was it. So it's going to be very discombobulating, but we'll get through it. And we're not lying in a hospital bed dying by ourselves and can't see our family. And we're not hospital staff or an emergency staff that can't go home to their families because they don't want to give it to them. Anything like that. So we're very blessed. So I just think I have always said you got to think of what you could be. And it's reality, isn't it? I mean, there have been people that have not gone home to their families because they work and they have to look after people, and they don't want to give it to their families. Oh, hi. Anyway. So that's that. So I don't know what we're going to do, how long this is going to last. I guess once the big influx of interstate people have come and, you know, it's all settled down, I hope and pray that the masks are not we have to live with. I hope and pray that's not the case. But we all wait and see. We have an app. I guess different places have apps. We have our app, and it gives you the hot spots and things like that if there's places that you need to keep an eye out. And it also gives you the vaccination. I've got my vaccination certificate on the app as well. So Christmas is going to be fine because we get to see our families, and I hope nobody else is in lockdown over Christmas. I haven't heard of any lockdowns over Christmas. Britain has copped it really bad. UK, they've had at least one or maybe two Christmases at home by themselves, no family. I guess Christmas is that time of year that Easter, not so much. Well, for me it is, but not so much for the main population. But Christmas, for the most population, is that time where you want to be with your family or you want to be with people that you love. And being in lockdown must be very difficult, and I can't imagine. Like I said, we've been very blessed. We shut our borders, and because the borders got shut, we were pretty safe. But we've had to open them. You have to open them sooner rather than later. And I guess we just have to wait and see. Hopefully people be sensible and do the right thing. And we can get through this. It's just a case of doing the right thing. I think if you're vaccinated, and I know there's people that don't want to be vaccinated, but let's be realistic. This thing, it won't go away unless we all do our bit. Vaccinated, and if you're moving large quantity, like interstate or something, do your 2 weeks, fortnight quarantine, and hopefully you won't spread it. I think if I was moving interstate, not that I would, but I would, if I say I was going on holidays interstate, I would add 2 weeks on either end to quarantine. So I think we just got to be careful. It would be helpful if we had an immediate, test, I think. I haven't heard of one here in Australia, but I think that would be helpful. You know, a test where it's like you get the results pretty much immediately. I think that would help. But I don't know. Anyway, enough talking about that. Have you figured out what you're getting for Christmas? I have no idea. None whatsoever. No, none. The kids have told us what they want, so we've got them. Our little granddaughter, Mum told us what she'd like her to have, so we just have to wrap that. Actually, she saw it. She saw it in the back of my car. She goes, "What's that, Nanny?" I said, "Oh, that's just Nanny's box." She goes, "Oh, it looked like a toy." I said, "No, it's not a toy. It's just Nanny's box." Well, it is Nanny's box. It's a suitcase. But it's her suitcase. Anyway, she'll get enough toys and everything. It's not like she won't. It's a unicorn one. Very cute. See, look, I already done that much. What else? Oh, I wind my balls up with this contraption. Have you seen? Did I show you this? This is a ball winder. So I love it. And it makes the balls a bit smaller so they're easier to carry. Because when you're carrying 4 projects, it's a bit difficult. Yeah, so what have you got something you think you might get it for Christmas? I would just like, what I'd really like is a team of people to come and do my house. Finish the bathroom, finish the tiling, clean it spotless, organise it, make it beautiful, and then I just walk in. That's what I'd love for Christmas, but it's not going to happen. So I'll just be grateful for what I get and plod along and do it myself. If there's one thing that you could have for Christmas, what would it be? One thing. And I think it'd be that or a bigger house. And I only want a bigger house because I love my house, don't get me wrong. But it's a bit small to have family events in. So a bigger house, and, you know, a little room for my granddaughter and all that sort of stuff. But, like I said, I'm grateful for what I've got. And on this second, I've got a couple more videos to go, but I just wanted you to remember the reason for the season. And I know some of you probably don't believe in all that sort of stuff, but think about why it's called Christmas. And remember, it's about being present, not getting presents. So, I'm going to love you and leave you. I've got 15 minutes before I've got to get out of this place and go and pick up the baby. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget to be who you're created to be. Movies will be down below. There's other stuff down below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd love you to. Little likey. And always comment. Always. Okay. Bye.